On this edition of NISA Today, we'll recap this past weekend's games as 1904 FC looks to go for two.
Here's that counter we're looking for right now. It's 4-on-4, and something happened. There's that cross. There it is! Hits the crossbar!
At home against their California rivals. Plus, the Miami FC looks to keep their win streak alive as they travel on the road for the first time in North Carolina. As we fall towards a new month, we'll discuss NISA's Player of the Week, preview the upcoming matches, and more on NISA Today. Welcome to NISA Today. I'm Joshua Taylor. 1904 FC had another home match this week and was looking to get their second straight win against Oakland Roots. This game turned into a classic as the two California clubs looked to separate themselves from the pack and take a step closer to the West Coast Championship in the NISA Fall Showcase. So who will take that step after tonight? Let's get to the highlights in San Diego. Here we are in the first half, around the 18th minute. Mo Espinosa shoots the ball wide past the keeper. Later in the first, around the 25th minute, Espinosa again passed the ball to Cutler. Then Cutler looks down the field, decides to shoot it towards the keeper, bounces off him, bounces to Billy Garten, and he shoots and he scores to put 1904 FC ahead 1-0. Later, a free kick for Nelson Flores Blanco buries a rocket past the keeper. Nothing he could do about that. And 1904 FC is now ahead 2-0. Very impressive free kick, guys, from 30 yards in the 29th minute. Later, Tito Ramirez turns, gets the ball, shoots it just past the keeper's hands to put 1904 FC ahead 3-1 just before the half. In the second half, Christopher Christian takes a player down in the box, and the ref decides to give him a straight red card. And now the Roots will be down to 10 men. Later in the second half, around the 68th minute, Roots still trying to get back into this one. Robert Hines decides to cross it, goes to Ryan Mash, and it looks like it goes off the keeper, but deflects off Ryan Mash and into an empty net. And that's the second goal of the game. The Roots are now within one. Later, around the 79th minute, Blanco, he's trying to get in there. Tries to get his second attempt, goes in the box, gets taken down, and the ref points to the spot. That's a penalty kick for 1904 FC. Penalty kick, Adonis Amaya with it, shoots it, and it goes past the keeper and restores a 2-goal advantage for 1904 FC 4-2. Late in stoppage time, the Roots not giving up, still going. The ball gets crossed to Jack Macker, and he gets it in within one, but it's too little too late, and 1904 FC hangs on for the win, 4-3. The Miami FC travel on the road for the first time this season in North Carolina against Stumptown Athletic. These two teams met last time in a thrilling 2-1 game in South Florida. Stumptown Athletic was looking to slow down the Miami FC, but in the 25th minute, Dylan Maris scores the first goal of the match to put the Miami FC up 1-0. His fourth in the Fall Showcase and his sixth in his last 4 matches. In the 61st minute, Mohamed Da doubled the lead for the Miami FC as they were able to hang on for the victory, 2-0. Wow, what a thrilling game at SDCCU Stadium as 1904 FC remains undefeated at home, while the Miami FC continues their run of 16 straight victories in all their competitions, including the NPSL and now the NISA Fall Showcase. Coming up after the break, we'll look at the midweek matchup between California United FC and 1904 FC. Will 1904 FC be able to snatch another win on the road, or will California United FC put up another stellar performance at home? We'll be right back. California United Strikers FC took advantage of being rested after their 1-1 draw with Oakland last week, while 1904 FC were coming off a thrilling game against the Oakland Roots squad but on 3 days rest. Adnan Coronado, who left the club before NISA kickoff, had to return to the lineup as Cal United looked to build some momentum at Great Parks Championship Stadium. Let's get to the highlights. And here we go from Irvine, California. In the 4th minute, Duncan Capriotti gets the ball, looks down the field, crosses it to Christian Turgeon, who takes it and whoop! There's that man again. Another first half goal for Christian Turgeon, his 4th in 4 games, and he puts his team ahead early, 1-0. Later in the first half, Cutler passes the ball to Mo Espinoza. Espinoza looks down the field looking for Zambrano. Brandon Zambrano takes a shot and a save by Steven Barrera. What a save, keeps his team ahead 1-0. Now we're in the second half. Andy Gutierrez comes off the bench and look at him go, has eyes set in goal and shoots it past Marcus Norris and puts Cal United strikers ahead 2-0. 88th minute now, throw-in for 1904 FC. The ball goes to Christian Enriquez. It looks on the field, shoots it, and it's saved by Steven Barrera. Another one to keep the 2-goal advantage for Cal United. We're in stoppage time now. Cal United is looking to put this game away, and the ball hits the post, but Gustavo Villalobos is there for the rebound, and he buries it past Norris to put this game to bed for the Cal United Strikers as they win this one 3-0 over 1904 FC. For 1904 FC, it's back to the drawing board, while for California United Strikers, Andy Contreras scored his first goal for the club as they put up a very strong defensive performance against 1904 FC on Wednesday night. The win will keep Cal United within striking distance with the Miami FC during the 2019 Fall Showcase. The Miami FC just recently announced they have signed Matias Silva from Orlando City B in USL League One to their squad to keep them ahead of the competition. On to some NISA news. The NISA League has announced their Player of the Week this week for Week 4, and this week it's the Miami FC's Dylan Mares, who was selected after scoring a goal and assisting on a second goal to keep the Miami FC atop the NISA League standings. Coming up after the break, we'll preview this weekend's matchups as LA Force returns to action as they host the Oakland Roots. Plus, Atlanta SC takes their talents to South Beach as the Miami FC looks to keep their win streak going. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have 2 games this weekend in the NISA Fall Showcase as we get a step closer to the East and West Coast Championships respectively. The LA Force already has a trophy for beating 1904 FC earlier this season to win the NISA Challenge Cup. And after their most recent loss against the California United Strikers, they want to get their season back on track, while the Miami FC is chasing another trophy in their club's short history. In our first weekend matchup, we have the LA Force hosting Oakland Roots. And LA Force is coming off a loss in their last game against Cal United Strikers, and they're going to need to build that form they had against 1904 FC for the Challenge Cup, but I expect Oakland Roots, after 2 close games, to finally get their first road win of the season. In our other matchup on Sunday at Barry University, the Miami FC will host Atlanta SC. Atlanta SC has only played 1 game, a 3-1 loss to Stumptown Flag, but I expect the offense of Dylan Mares, Ariel Martinez to carry the Miami FC over the top and remain atop the standings. Speaking of the standings, Miami FC, like last week, holds a 1-point advantage against the rest of their opponents, but I expect at the end of this weekend, they'll have a 3-point gap and keep their winning streak going to 17 matches. And with that, guys, that concludes this episode of NISA Today. Just want to thank you for tuning in. If you guys like the show, please leave comments, suggestions, feedback on my YouTube page or subscribe to my YouTube page. You can also follow me on Twitter at JTSocka88. That's at JTSocka88. And you can follow me on Instagram at JTSockasports. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. And until next time, bye for now.